Hello everyone, this is Clint Dubose and I'm going to talk about the Web 2.0 tool Poll Daddy. This is a tool we could use to do surveys, polls, give quizzes, and ask students to rate various things that we presented to them in class. It's fairly simple to do. It's very simple to sign up. All you need is an email account. When I signed up, they asked that I sign up for a WordPress account, which is also free, which I will talk about in a moment. But it's also neat, so I recommend that you do both. So let's get started. What I've done is I've set up one of each: survey, poll, quiz, and rating. And the way you do that is you simply create, click on the type of survey or poll that you'd like to do, and then you just go through the steps. It's got various styles that you can use. It asks if you would like to use a custom start message. That might be something like a chapter or a particular question, but some sort of title. Survey progress indicators are available you can use. These are also important. Closing certain dates. Perhaps if there's a quota you're going to reach, I think the closing date's important. Also, this is important: multiple responses. Do you want to allow multiple responses, or do you just want to have one per computer? I think that's important. If you're gathering data and you want to have an accurate number of the responses, you would use that. Then you just simply hit your save settings and you're ready to begin. You have various types of questions that can be asked on a survey. Those are all found on the left hand side. There's also all types of attachments that you can include. So you're really not limited in your survey type of questions you can present. Now when you're finished, I'll go back to the dashboard and I'll show you I made a lunch survey. So in the edit format, I can show you what it looks like. This is that screen. I called it lunch survey. I chose a style. I had a message: let me know what you think about our lunch program. And so that I could demonstrate this tonight, I did multiple responses from the same computer. Save my settings. And then you begin to design it. Now, once you've finished all of your questions, you do have to push the finish and share button. And this will take you to this screen, which you choose how you want to present it. So for me, I did a direct link request and I copied and pasted that onto a Word document. And I'll show you that from there I can simply click on it and it's going to take me to the survey. I like the deli bar. This did not seem intuitive to me, so I gave a note. Click and drag the 4 entrees in the order you prefer, with your least favorite first and your favorite last. Probably should have used top and bottom, but I didn't. So you can just click and drag and put them in the order that you want. Which soup do I like? I'm going to go with this. I would like that option. Do you have enough time? Sometimes. And I'm finished. Okay. Now, once I've chosen, you can use any of these social media sites. I use Twitter. Simply open up your Twitter account, click the Twitter button, and you're done. So that looks like this. And here is my lunch survey on my Twitter feed. Same thing, I click on that and then I get to do the survey again. So that's what a survey looks like. If I want to create a quiz, go to New, Create, same process. Look at the one that I've already created. It's going to ask me for a name, style, same features, save, And I'll show you editing. I can go in and I can edit. This is what it looks like in setup mode. There's the question. Here are my options or my answers, multiple choice answers. And then it does ask you to mark which answer is correct. And that goes throughout. Once I'm finished, finish and share. Same process. Have these different options. And I'm done. Again, I used my Twitter account. And here is the quiz. Click on that. And it takes me to my Chapter 5 quiz. Start my quiz. Pick my answers. Hit finish. And it tells me my score and lets me know that I'm done. Now, let's suppose that we wanted to poll our students. You could use this for a bell ringer type question to review maybe the main idea of the homework the night before, or you could use it at the end of class, perhaps make sure the kids got the main idea of the class discussion, or maybe even check up on some reading the night before. There's really many ways you could use this, but you only get one question on the poll. So let's look and see what that looks like. I hit edit. And I'm on a Roman theme tonight, so I just asked which emperor spent more money on building projects in Rome. And then I gave them 4 options. Now you can allow for these various things, allow multiple selections, allow users to enter their own answer. That's kind of interesting. And of course the media option as well. And then you have to remember to make sure to push share. And again, I am using my Twitter tonight, but you do have all the other options. And so if you go, let's check that out. So the poll, which Roman emperor spent more money on building projects in Rome? Click on that. And there it is. So I make my decision and I vote. And then it's done. Now, go back to my dashboard. And the last example I have is the rating feature. Create new, go to rating, which I have done here. This one is not quite as easy to set up as the other 3 in my opinion, but I'll show you what it is. It's simply, this is just the type of style you want to use. Do you want to use the thumbs up, thumbs down, or a 5-star rating? What size icons you want to use. You can even customize them here with a URL, image, website, which I did not do. I thought the thumbs up and thumbs down were appropriate, so I saved that. Okay. And then I need to talk about share. Now this is where the WordPress blog comes in. WordPress is a site that allows you to post your own blogs, attach other people's blogs, search different blogs, also allows you to attach different feeds. It is a neat website, and it allows me to use this feature as well on those blogs. So I chose this way of doing it. And what I did there is I have to copy and paste that web address. Then I go to my WordPress site. I'll start at the dashboard. Go to my post. And as I created a post on cell phones in the school, show what that looks like. I attached that article, and then all I had to do below that was copy the address that it gave me, and that connects the 2 together. And I also, on Publicize, it gives you several ways you can present that to your students or to whomever. And so I chose Twitter again, and I will show you that. So the question was, do you think cell phones should be allowed in schools? Go to that. And here's my blog. And there's the question. Here's the article. And then it asked to rate. So I've given it 1 thumbs up. I'll give it 1 thumbs down. And I'm done. Now, those are the 4 types of pieces of information that you can gather using PollDaddy. Another really neat feature about all of these is that once you've started something, I can go back, drag the cursor across the topic and hit reports. And now I get a report of my survey. I've had 3 answers. Everybody likes that. Seems to be hamburgers are in the lead. Everyone likes this. Looks like the same guy did this survey. Nope, had a little bit different there. Okay. But that's great. That sums this all up and gives you your reports so you can get your data that way. Also print them out, export them. You can also see what type of devices are being used. You can check your who's participating each time. And with that, you can also create email groups. Add an email group, so you can do that, maybe a class list or however you want to do that. But it is very useful tools available to us. One last thing I'd like to show you is you start out with a My Content folder, but you can start to make your own. So I made a week 5 demo folder, and to place all of my demos into that folder, I simply click on the box and then move them to week 5 demo, and there they are. And since these are just rough drafts that we actually did not use, I click on them, send them to trash, and now I am nice and organized. The way you create a content folder is simply by clicking on this symbol, calling it Chapter 10, save, and now you see it here below. So I hope you will look into using this tool. I know I'm going to. It's not a very hard tool to use, and I think there's a lot of options for us, a lot of applications. So thanks for listening and have a good night. Thank you.